Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week for hours and more helpful information. See their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Crew Agency is your agri-risk management specialist since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture rangeland and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency has been protecting the local farmer and rancher for the past 35 years and are a proud supporter of all our local schools, athletics, and communities. They'd like to wish all our local athletes good luck this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Want a successful farming season? Hefty Seed Company in New Underwood loves to provide great pricing, up-to-date agronomic advice, speedy load times, and exceptional customer service. Now we carry lawn care products, Photoxin pellets and tablets, liquid fertilizer, seed, and chemical in all different sizes. Please give Hefty Seed a call at 605-754-6170 for anything you need to make your future farming season a growing success. Everyone at Hefty Seed Company wishes everyone a safe and wonderful school year and the best of luck in all your sports seasons.
Time to get down to the nuts and bolts of what's going on at Grossenberg Implement this
Back
week.
to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, we are back at it, and we're going to have our junior varsity boys playing here in the second game of a 4-game tilt here in Eagle Auditorium. Eagle boys are going to be wearing their white home uniforms. I don't know if you've ever wondered this, but the State Rules Association does stipulate that home teams wear white and away teams wear dark. Some teams do have 3 sets of uniforms where they will have to mutually agree upon them wearing, like if the Eagles had a uniform that was maybe gold that had white and blue trim, they would have to agree with Lyman's coach would have to agree to let them wear that. So the road team, the visiting team's always dark, the home team's always white. In college, I think that's backwards. In college, I think the road team is white and the visiting team is dark. All right, boys, Emmett Dinger takes it in and misses the layup on the dribble drive and attack. Looks like the boys are in a full court man-to-man defense. Looking to work some pressure. Boys are out in transition. They did their best to throw that one away. And they was saved and put in. I think that was Austin Kierstead. After all the bouncing was done, and there's a steal at the top. Trevor Schultz fouled on the layup, and he'll get a couple shots. The free throw line, the charity stripe. When I was coaching, we tracked dead ball and live ball turnovers live ball turnovers have a tendency to just kill you because it's an opportunity for the defense to just run out and usually get an open shot. Dead ball turnovers like a traveling or a double dribble or you throw it out of bounds, at least you can go down and get your defense set up and they have to play against a set defense. Looks like Trevor's free throw counted. It looks like they're giving him one for the first one, maybe. And the boys lost track of somebody there. Run out there on the defensive rebound. It's 3-2. Eagles are up on the Raiders. That was a nice find. Dinger with an easy 2 on the reverse layup. We had a jump ball called out there on the court. It's going to be Lyman basketball. That's Askell Ehlers, number 2. He's a 6'1 sophomore. And Lyman picks up the offensive rebound and puts it back up. Austin Kirstead. Nice pass from Carter Sundahl. Kirstead gets hammered on the shot, and he'll be shooting a couple free throws. They'll make him earn it at the free throw line. First one is up and good. Second one's up and off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Then he doinks the 5-footer around off the rim, bounces around and off. It looked like the Eagles might have been trying to take a little bit too much there. Dinger threw one up, and he had two runners in transition. Neither of them could get to it. Thielen Kirstead with the steal and the layup. The Eagles are up. Scoreboard says 8-4. I've got 7-4 on mine. I'm going to match mine to the scoreboard. I think I've said this before. Sometimes when I'm talking, I forget to keep track of the score. I'm busy yapping and watching basketball. All right. Kirstead jogs it up to the right wing. Kicks it to Dinger in the corner, and he takes a 3 that's no good. As a coach, we didn't like those first pass threes because there wasn't a very good chance that the percentages that you're going to get an offensive rebound on that are not good because the defense hasn't moved. They're in position to get the defensive rebound. Inbounds. Straight to Carl Baum. That's tough to defend if you're switching a screen and you got a shorter player on him. Because Chase has got some pretty good length. Carter Sundahl. Once again, that first pass 3 off the bound, top front of the rim and top of the backboard. That's going to go out of bounds to Lyman. Kierstead with a nice catch and a nice finish. Eagles are up 12-4. Teal and Kierstead with the off the front of the rim on the three, and then that is Austin Kierstead with the rebound. He's fouled on the putback, and he'll shoot a couple free throws. I believe that's the third team foul there on Lyman. Looks like we got a 30-second timeout on the court. I will be back as soon as they bring them out.
Nuts and bolts. That's right. Save 8% on bulk SAE and metric bolts, washers, and nuts this week only at any Grossenberg Implement location. Make sure that you have plenty of bolts, nuts, washers on hand, all at a great 8% discount. All SAE and metric bolts, washers, and nuts on sale this week at Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, or online at grossenberg.com. Time to get down.
Philip Motor, always ready to
Welcome
serve.
back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, as we come out of timeout, I think Austin Kierstead's at the free throw line going to be shooting a couple. He was fouled on an offensive rebound and the attempted putback. First one is up and good. Austin's got 4 on the evening. Second one is up and good. Eagles are in a full court man and they're denying. Carbaugh making the big man handle the ball and almost paid off. And it looks like we got a foul on the court. I think that's Teal and Kierstead was trying to make a play and just kind of bumped the Raider. That's his first foul, and that's the first team foul there for the Eagles. All right, Deacon Harris checked in. We got 4 8th graders and a 7th grader, I think, on the court right now for us. Let me see here. Kierstead's a freshman, so it's 3 8th graders, a 7th grader, and a freshman. And Carbaugh gets fouled on the way up. He'll be shooting a couple free throws. Carbaugh, first one's up, and it's good. 15-4. Eagles are up on the Raiders. We got Dinger and Schultz checking back in. Bringing in some experience and some veteran leadership. Ball's knocked out of bounds there by the Raiders. It'll be, I'm sorry, it's off-white, he must have said. It's going to be Raider basketball. Chase with the steal and the layup. They're at the front of that press. And he does have he's got a lot of length. He's hard to throw the ball over and throw the ball around. All right, no Eagle ball. The Raiders turn it over, and sometimes when you're pressing, it's not about getting the steal, it's about speeding the other team up, getting them to take bad shots or bounce it off their foot in transition or making a bad pass. Just gaining yourself a couple extra possessions. Harrow with the shot from the short corner, 19-4. Your Eagles are up by 15 here at the end of the first quarter. We got about 11 seconds left. And we got a hand check out there on the perimeter. I think that's going to be on Dinger. Dinger's missed a little bit of time. I think he had a fractured wrist or a fractured forearm that happened early in the season. He's just now getting back into playing games. Schultz ties up Carter Jones. Lyman's going to keep the ball on the alternating possessions. Brent Hood, sophomore, puts up the three to end the quarter, and it's no good. After one, it is 19-4. Your Eagles are up on the Lyman Raiders. I will be back in 60 seconds.
Combination of small-town friendly sales and service and the latest vehicles and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motor. Family-owned for over 40 years, they're known far and wide for offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, helpful car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotor.com or stop by and see their new and pre-owned inventory. Philip Motor proudly supports the Philip Scotties in all school activities and sports. Philip Motor, your small-town dealer.
Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44 in Rapid City, New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, start of the second quarter is going to be Eagle basketball going left to right. They'll be shooting in front of the Lyman bench. Their ball's on the left side. You got a dribble drive on the baseline and made a couple extra passes. Kirsten with a wide open three from the slot, just off the front of the rim. Eagles did play last night, so some of those three-point shooters, it might take them a couple shots to get their legs under them or get a feel for where they're at. Because sometimes your legs don't feel tired, but you just don't quite get as much lift, and the shots fall just a little bit shorter than they did the night before. Carter Sundahl with the three, and that is true. (22-4). Your Eagles are up on the Lyman Raiders. Kirstead with the tip, and then Thielen Kirstead picks it up and takes it down misses the layup, and it's going to be a rebound, put back up. I think that was Schultz. Thielen Kirstead with the steal. Good interior passing there by the Eagles. 26-4, Eagles are up. That's going to be Lyman basketball out of bounds. They threw lob to the wrong color jersey. Austin Kirstead just takes it coast to coast, puts it up and in. 28-4. Austin's got 7 points on the evening. Thielen's got 4. Carter Sundahl with 3. I think Trevor Schultz has 3. And Emmett Dinger has got 4 points on the evening. And that's a 3-point shot by Cooper Long. Cooper's a 6. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Cooper Long. That would be Jonas Zerpel. He's a 6-foot sophomore. I was looking at the varsity roster. They have 2 number 3s. Carter with the steal and layup. 32-7. And then Thielen gets called for the reach, and he did. He got a shoulder into him when he was trying to swipe the ball. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left here in this first half. Eagles are up 32-7, and there's a line change. We got and that looks like Axel Ehlers. He's a 6'1" sophomore. He'll be shooting a free throw. Axel's first one is right down the middle of the net. 32-8. Second free throw is up, and that is good. Rylan Elsher just took a 3, and it was beaten. And it went about 4 rows deep on the way backwards. And then the Eagles turned it over, and it's going to be Lyman basketball. And that was Mason Ryan. He's a 6-foot sophomore. They got a lot of 6-footers out there, Lyman does. Then they were trying to get out in transition, trying to take just a little bit too much, and Elsher couldn't quite corral that one. Here, these last few possessions, Coach Bartek used to call it a lot of activity and not a lot of productivity. We're running up and down the court and turning it over on one side and getting down and turning it over on the other. And Carlbaum there with a nice shot on the interior, just in and out, didn't quite go down. And that was a 3 from Canyon Garnos, and it's no good. He's an 8th grader. Looks like Carlbaum fouled Wiley Elwood. Elwood is a sophomore guard. He'll be shooting a couple. First one's up and bricks off the back. Second free throw. Up. Off the front of the rim. Carlbaum was bringing it up and it's tipped out of bounds. Eagles, that one was thrown away. Then Braden Lang defends the layup, and they're going to call a foul there on that. And that might have been a foul. Usually when the hand comes over horizontally, the official calls that. That's number 22, Conway Collins at the free throw line. Going to be shooting a couple free throws. First one is up and off the front of the rim. No good. Makalalad and Elshier checking back in. Second free throw. Up and good. And they've hit double digits. We're at 32-10 here with about a minute left in the first half. Elshier steps out of bounds on the wing. Chase Carbom jumps into the bleachers, makes a bunch of noise, trying to make a save. That's good hustle. That's good hustle by the 7th grader. .35 left. Makalala with a little strip steal there on the offensive rebound. Carl Baum from about 7 feet out used the backboard. Lyman gets a steal, and they put a shot up right at the end of the first half. No good. It is 34-10. Your Eagles are up. It looks like we've got a 7-minute halftime, so I will be back in about 7 minutes.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is 4th-generation family-owned and operated.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Starting a John Deere dealership.
Have you heard the bad news? Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, we are coming out of halftime. Beginning of the third quarter. We're playing 6-minute quarters here in these junior varsity games. Start this second half. Got Thielen Kerstead. It looks like Carter Sundahl, Austin Kerstead, Emmett Dinger, and Trevor Schultz. Those are the starters to start the game. It is going to be Lyman basketball to start this second half. Lyman will be shooting in front of their own bench, going from left to right on your monitors. That was a good transition where Kerstead was coming in on the trail and made a dive, and he got fouled with the body on the way up. He'll be shooting a couple free throws. Kerstead. That free throw's good. I don't think he's missed him. I don't think he's missed a free throw tonight. I think he's 3 for 3 now, 4 for 4 maybe. Second one is up, and it rims in and out. And it ping-pongs around. It's going to be Lyman basketball. Our scoring out there, Dinger's got 6. Carter Sundall's got 5. Schultz got 3. Austin Kersted's got 8. And I think that's Thielen Kerstead just popped that one in on the layup out in transition on a little run out. He's got 6 now on the night. All right, and Eagles missed the layup, and they threw the ball around, got a wide open 3, missed it. Looks like Kersted's back up on the free throw line. He made a whole bunch in a row. Now he's missed 2 in a row. Second one. That's up, and that's good. We got a full timeout called by the Raiders head coaching staff. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Call or text 605-858-3107.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe...
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, coming out of timeout. It is going to be Lyman basketball, and Eagles are picking up at half court. Looks like they're in a 1-2-2 half court trap. Looks like they're playing some zone. Kind of mixed it up a little bit. Austin Kerstead in transition. That one is good. Let's see where they're at. It does. It looks like a 1-2-2. As a coach, I did not like playing against a good half-court 1-2-2 trap. It was. It seems like that gave us problems for whatever reason. And that'll be an over and back. We got a line change coming, youth movement coming in for the Eagles. Harrer, Makalalad, Alsher, Karlbaum, and Sandal. Makalalad first pass. Banging out the 3, just off the front of the rim, no good. There's a 3 by, I think that's Brent Hood. Got 51, Brent Hood. Karlbaum from the elbow is no good. Halfway through the third quarter, your Eagles are up 42-13. Hood with another 3. That one was deep. Just went out of bounds. Sawyer Sandall from the short corner. 44-13, Eagles are up. Eagles are back into their man-to-man defense. Ball is tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Lyman basketball. Baseline out of bounds play. (46-13), Eagles are up. That was Sawyer Sandall with a little short corner jumper. And that'll be a lesson to Harrer. Don't save the ball under your defensive basket. Don't save that, because that should have just been a Lyman layup right there, and instead it got punted out of bounds. Hood with the three, and it's just a little short. Hit the bottom of the net. Then it hit the floor when it came down. Eagle basketball with 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. It's been a fast quarter. There's been 2 fouls committed. Ron Alshier, the rip and go. At the end of the third quarter, it is 46-13. Your Eagles are up on the Lyman Raiders. I'll be back in a minute with the fourth quarter of this junior varsity boys basketball game.
Someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip. Colt's Nuts.
The Wall Badlands Area Chamber of Commerce encourages you to support the local businesses and shop small, shop
Welcome
Wall.
back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right, start of the fourth quarter going to be Eagle basketball. I just want to point out that whoever's doing our music today they're doing a fantastic job. The music here in the gym is good music. All right, Sawyer Sundal with a nice little step through, a little up and under step through layup. That's a nice little move in the post from Sawyer. 48-13. Sawyer's got 6 points on the night. Karlbaum just takes it coast to coast, and he jumps from about a step inside the free throw line and goes up, and looks like Dr. J with a finger roll. There's a deep three by Wiley Elwood. He's a sophomore guard for Lyman. That's Braden Lang put one up. Oh, Carlbaum from 3, and he didn't shoot an air ball. It was, I think it hit the bottom of the backboard just to the right of the rim. Lang with the rebound, and he got fouled on the putback, and he'll be shooting a couple free throws. First one's up off the front of the rim, no good. 50-13, your Eagles are up. Here with 1 minute and 15 seconds off the clock in the fourth quarter. Second one's no good, and Carlbaum gets the rebound. There's a three-point attempt by Conway Collins, was no good. Elsher with the 3, up and no good. Be Lyman basketball. And that was Axel Ehlers, and that shot had to defrost when it came back into the atmosphere, and he almost hit the shot clock on the way up. Boy, that was, I hope that one slipped out of his hand because that was a bad miss. And Carlbaum with the block on the layup on the other end. And we got a couple guys firing away down here for Lyman. It is 50-13. Your Eagles are up. And Carlbaum went high-low with Sawyer Sandall, and Sawyer got fouled. We used to run a lot of high-low action with our bigs. We had, particularly with our girls, we had 3 girls that were, 6 foot, 6'1", and I think 6'4", and we ran a lot of high-low action with those 3, just the way they rotated in and out, because 2 of them could really shoot the ball, and they had to be guarded, and 1 of them couldn't be guarded in the post, and it was good for us. I like that action a lot. And Sawyer's second free throw is good. Sawyer takes a seat. And then Ehlers, that might be Aiden Grassrope. There's 2 number 2s on their JV roster. And then we had another one that went off the shot clock down here, and the ref didn't call it. Lyman got the rebound anyway. Two minutes and 15 seconds left in this basketball game. 51-13, your Eagles are up. There is a running clock, so it'll only stop when there's timeouts and free throws. And there's another 3 attempted by Conway Collins. That was not quite on the mark. He's a 5'11 freshman. You know what? This Lyman team has got a lot of height. They got a lot of height and length. Brent Hood from 3 from the corner. That was a nice looking shot. That was a set play where I call that the Americas play, when on the baseline out of bounds, and it came back in, and that was a good shot. Braden Lang responds, knocks one down for the Eagles, 54-16. That's Braden getting on the board with 3 points on the evening. Or I should say afternoon. It's only about, it's only about 3:45 in the afternoon now, isn't it? Hood with another 3, and that one's off. That was a Fade away, step back, going to the side. That was a tough shot. Braden with another one. Braden's feeling it. 57-16 with 54 seconds left here in the ball game. Elsher from the left wing, no good, off the back of the iron. 30 seconds left in this basketball game. That's Aiden Grassrope, no good on the step back from what I used to call the short wing, maybe a short corner. 15, 13, 12. Braden Lang from that deep right wing, he found his spot. I think that would be called a heat check. 60-16, your Eagles are up. And 60-16 is going to be the final score from this junior varsity boys basketball game. We have got girls varsity basketball coming up next. And then between the girls and boys varsity, we will have our senior night celebration or senior night ceremony tonight. I think we have a couple senior girls, and I think we have one, maybe two senior boys playing this evening. And we will honor those parents and those athletes. So if you're watching with us, stick with us, and we'll be with it. I will be back in 15 minutes with probably Toby Wagner calling the girls varsity game. Everybody, have yourselves a fantastic evening, and we'll see you in later.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But CJ Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day.